سلام بچه ها، خیلی خوش اومدیم به این ویدیو. من کیانمهر هستم و امروز برگشتم به یه دونه پارت دیگه از هیتمن. پارت 5 هیتمن میشه و امیدوارم که خوشتون بیاد. و یه پارت دیگه بیشتر از هیتمن نمونده به جز این پارت که براتون آپلود میکنم و اینکه امیدوارم که تا الان لذت برده باشی از واکتور هیتمن 3 و لایک، کامنت، سابسکرایب یادتون نره. اگه ویدیو خوشتون اومد لایک کنید و فالو اینستاگرام این بالا براتون آدرسشو میذارم و حتما برید فالو کنید تا از آخرین اخبار ما با خبر بشید. بدون معطلی بریم سراغ ویدیو. خب بچه ها بریم سراغ ادامه ویدیو. سینماتیک رو الان میریم پلی میکنیم تا ببینیم ادامهش چی پیش میاد. برای اینکه سینماتیک هم بزنید بره تایمش رو میزنم. خب اخبار راجع به اون مدارکی که پخشش کردیم داشت صحبت می‌کنیم.
The ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know. Most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness. Me.
هیدن سرویس میگه 47 یه دونه چیز داره، نقطه ضعف داره، اونم من. خب این سینماتیکش اونقدر زیاد نبود، نزنید بره ببینید.
I found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Harold.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence
After
operative owns
Buenos
a vineyard
Aires,
in the area.
Argentine.
Don Yates,
خانم
of infamous New York
هرالد.
law firm Morgan Yates and Cohn. And get this, toasting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message.
یاره
She needs
پارتی
my help.
بازنشستگی شده.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide.
توی
She'll have
CIA
eyes
بوده.
everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
یه
No.
عادتهای قدیمیه. من باید برم. ولی اینم گفت نباید بری کجا. خب چی بپوشیم؟ بلک اند وایت همونم اوکی. وسیله هایی که برمیداریم چون که سکه برداریم به نظر من نمیشه هیچ. بلش کن بریم سراغ بازی. خب میشن ما اول اینه که بریم به دایانا نزدیک بشیم. دایانا بنوود. به به چه طبیعتی. این همون خانوم هست که باید بکشیم فکر کنم. تمارا ویداله.
Because you're not an idiot. That's just humor. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
سلام خانم داینا، چطوری؟
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
میگه تو هیچ وقت جلو دوربین ظاهر نمی‌شدی مگه اینکه خودت بخوای.
I'm this close to
پیام
becoming the
خودش
next
بوده تو
constant.
فرودگاه
I'll
آرژانتین
be
رفته
able to
جلو
dismantle
دوربین.
Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years.
میگه من
He's the
نمیخوام
top
کانستنت
candidate. But
بعدی
remove
کنم.
him from the playing field.
این یارو صد راهمه.
It won't work. If Edward suspects,
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
the Herald, Tamara
میگه
Vidal.
اگه ادوارد شک
She
کنه
has
میگه
eyes everywhere.
انتقام هرالد
Fixed
گرفت.
on
انتقام
you.
گریو
The
گرفت.
plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
او پشمای جناب چیلاف ریخت. چه
Here,
نخی
I
داد
got you an
خانم
invitation,
بود.
just like old times.
بده
Come
متشکرم.
find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
خیلی صداش قشنگه این خانم بن بود. خب، بریم ببینیم چه خبره. اوه صدا سیما دارن اینجا. بریم کم بزن.
3, 2, 1, and
For more than 2 decades.
لا 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 لا.
Jeez, can you believe these people? Think the whole world is
همیشه
their playground.
جز چیزان
don't let
بوده
him get
کم
to you,
برسن.
Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine. You're right. For more than 2 decades, New York
آلا
baseball.
لای 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 لای. میکنم الان فوشون بده.
For more than 2 decades. Hey, asshole!
ای فوشه
Good
بوده.
today, sir.
چکرم. ای خدا.
She's been living alone here for what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
بچه ها مسلح هم اصلا سیسا رو ببین.
This is a no-go. Can't pass through here.
عجب شاتگان حقی داشت. بگیر اینوایتیشن رو بکن تو چشت.
Looking good, man.
به به.
Looking good.
دوستان گرامی دارن تنگو میرقصن.
Would you care for an aperitif?
نه متشکرم نمیخورم.
Thank God it's nice.
Ah, hi there.
اینجا مایتم نیست اصلا برداریم نه؟ اوه خانومه اینجا.
Surveillance specialist.
بریم اینجا این چه خبره.
I'm here for the tour of Sims.
Ah, yes. Miss Vidal. My apologies. I didn't recognize you.
اون کیه ما رو میشناسه؟ ولی
Luther,
شما
Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key
خانومه
in on the
مثل که
party
یه
area.
توری ثبت نام
Expect
کرده.
too many blind.
آه اینتل.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess the bun.
معذرت.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
این یارو تو اون توره که eون خانم شرکت میکنه شرکت کرده.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential.
ولی همزمان چیزه به دردم میخوره. به به بریم لباسشو بپوشیم. من تا میتونم شیشه خوب برمیدارم.
was that noise? Yes. You are the man.
ایزی پاشیم بریم با سی بلند شد. اوه خدای من یادم رفته قشنگ همه. بریم با ریسپشن صحبت کنیم.
Sir.
یه دونه این شیشه هم دستون بگیریم به درد میخوره بعد.
Hello there.
چاکره. خب
Hello there. And welcome.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can
دم
find my way
زمینه
around.
شراب.
Enjoy the tour.
اینجا زمینه شراب اشتباه فکر میکنم. زمینه
Well, Vidal is nothing if not unpredictable. Spread her pie.
زمینه انگور باید میگفت. اون پایینن. چطوری بریم پایین؟ پله نایس.
Burnwood was in league with Grey. She's responsible for killing how many of our people? How could she be a
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. So,
اینجا آدم
This is
کثیفی
Corvo
زنی
Black
که
tomorrow.
میگه
He's,
جواد خانم ویدال و برنوود باشون
I
میگه
only
تو هم
work
آشغال
best.
جمع
We're
کنه
all here, it
ییتس
seems.
حتما.
Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece.
کنم باید رئیس شرابسازی و
Yes, it
Okay.
was.
اینجا نباید باشیم ولی خب چاره نیست. این چیه؟ اوه، نه عجب جای بدی اومدی.
What? What is he now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them grand tour. Remember?
اونجاست یارو.
Only harvest season.
That is what he said, Macron. They showed you your lawyer like that.
Well, you're going anywhere that's Yates doesn't like how I prioritize. The way me down with concrete. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
اوه داره میاد اینجا داره میاد اینجا.
It's gonna be one of those days.
اون احمقا چطور ما رو ندیدن؟ یادمشم نمیشکنیم پاشه بره حالا بعدا. کارگر گناه داره. آجر چاقوی برداشت انگور باید بدوزدیم. اینجا هم که همه ما رو میشناسن. عجب چاقو حقیه. نشه یه باتری داده اینه. حالا باید انگور مالبک برداشت کنیم. انگور اینجا. یه انگور دیگه. یارو اینجا اگه برو گم شون بر شما باید این یکی رو برداشت کنیم. نه 3 تا انگور.
Mr. Vargas,
Yeah,
I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now.
انگورها رو بگی بذار جیبت. اوه چقدر زیبا از جیبش داره.
Okay, ¿quieres un beso? Now.
ایوا.
Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. Finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust.
خوشت اومد؟
Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. And for the workers, would you, Ramon? I have a 30.
ولی اومد تو تور. بود این لباس خودمون رو بپوشیم.
My fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, chief winemaker, and I will be your tour guide.
این میگه من رئیس ساخت شرابم.
But you're not going to like them.
این زن خیلی سمیه. مگر میگه سوالی داری؟ زنی میگه داریم ولی خوشت نمیاد. بریم کارخونه رو بهمون نشون بده.
Like everywhere else, full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
انگور داریم.
Have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the must into a fine juice using our grape presser for the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
دستگاه
Now, before we move
له
on,
میکنه.
do any of you
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed to a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add, the grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
یه تصور کنید شما یه انگوری.
Go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
ایول فرستادشون زیر ما لهش کنیم. ما سیفتیش آنلاک کنیم که اونم میمیره. گفته دایانا
May I
نمیره.
see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
نکنم الان واکوین بزنیم چیز میشیم، نابود میشیم. بذار یه سیوی بکنی. کلید نداریم، هیچی نداریم.
This is what the
نمیشه
little guy
کشش.
feels like.
No, all good. Looks like one for the mantle.
Any further questions? Ask away.
بیا 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 بیا. ببینیم اینجا چی کار داریم.
I'm interested in these containers.
Ah, yes. Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak and each contain up to 500 gallons of grey must.
Interesting. Are those cooling sockets?
They are indeed, senor. The cooling system allows us to fine-tune the entire process. Temperature, humidity levels, etc. Our goal here at Pineda Yates is quite simple. From the state-of-the-art winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grape stock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts, we have only one purpose: to make the best vinos in Argentina and beyond.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
خانومه این نخم میده. بزنیمش. بزنیمش اینجا یه عالم مادام وایستاده. لو میریم.
Anything else you wish to know? We got trouble.
ایوا در رفت. قشنگ فهمید جونش در خطره. بیا بریم اونجا. بیا بریم اونجا. خب بیا یه سوال دیگه بکنیم همینجا دخل تو بیاریم. بابا نه
Hey you! Think you left this behind?
بیا ایزم بیا. عجب چیز حقیه.
What can you tell me about this
Come
grape
پرتش
crusher?
کنیم
Well,
تو
as the name
ردیفه.
implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in
چرخ
our
می‌کنه
production
انگور رو.
pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. Waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well,
اگر که پرتشون تو بمیره خیلی
so if
احمقه.
there's no further questions,
به حواسشو پرت کرد میتونستن الان بندازیمش، ولی من این کار نمی کنم، میترسم یه داستانی چیزی پیش بیاد. ایول حواسشو خوب پرت کردی، ولی
are there any more questions? Don't be shy.
میتونستم بکشمش، ولی نه. بریم آقا بریم.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
Oh, it's all very
نمیخوام
inspiring.
بمیره الان، این به درد نمیخوره اگه بمیره.
Sure. Everyone talks about craft beer these days. You can make a decent IPA in your pantry. It is the best thing. Oh, this, my friends, this is true grandeur. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room. If you'll follow me.
دینه خوب کار کردم. اما نه ممکن بود به دینه شک کنن اگه نباشه اون یارو. به به اتاق بشکه ها. یعنی اینجا خبریه. این چیه؟ فیوز سلو پیچ گوشتی و
The control terminal is up in the security room. Take a look.
چیه؟ ات پویزن خوبه، چیزای خوبی گیره اومد، آیتمای خوبی گیره اومد. دارن زرد. اوه دره اونجا باز شد.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now.
به به
I shall leave you in
آقا
his capable
ییتس.
hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin. Bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
پالادینو بیاره. گرند پالادین یه دونه شیشه شرابیشه که خیلی خفن و این داستانا.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion. What?
What did aliens land on the front lawn?
آه یارو میگه
Jesus, John Lennon and Ava
میگه
Perón
فضایا مگه اومده
for dinner?
یا
Help me out
عیسی
here.
مسیح و
What could
جان لنون
possibly
واسه
be so
مهمونی دعوت
special?
شدن.
Above your clearance, Flowers.
Meeting in the root cellar. I'm judging.
Mentioned already.
Fine.
مثل که مشروب
What's the
خیلی
passcode
خفنیه.
again?
Last year of World War II.
او پسوردشم سال آخر جنگجانی دومه. سال آخر جنگجانی دوم چه سالی بود؟ در وا نمیشه. این زیر راه داره. آره بله ونت میکنه.
The 1945 Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing. I'm sorry about that. Say, what if we exchange the label? Served him a different wine. Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand. Say what? Everything's bueno. Ah, you are devious, Santino. But
چه می‌کنیم؟ چرا دو تا شدن اینا؟
if Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something.
Okay.
Hey.
با 2 عدد شیشه مالبک حالتون رو جا می‌آورید. بعد یه عالم شیشه برداریم لازم میشه. خب تاشا گلم شما بمیر. اینه تا مرمی داریم. بیا جنازه شو بندازیم این پایین. خب ایزی رمز در 1945 باید باشه فکر کنم. نمیدونم طبق همون چیزی که اون گفته بود. ای بد درسته. شانسی درست گفتیم. بریم برداریم اینا به درد بخوره. اینطور شیشه های 7 شیشه. عجب جیب جاداری داری. بیا اینم گرند پالادین شما. بیا بریم.
Sir, I present to you
نگاه
the
کن
1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be
دیگه فکر کنم بزرگتر باشه.
Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
پیداش بریم. زین اگه این چاقو دستم باشه چه نمیگن؟ نه حالا جیبامونو
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shots.
فکر کنم اینجا میگردن. برای همین ما مجبوریم اسلحه اونو دکمشو بزنیم. متاسفانه بریم آقا بریم.
I need to search you if you want to pass.
آره درست حد زدم.
You sure you don't got something on you? Nothing gets past me, you better tell me.
او اسلحه کجا بود؟ اسلحه نداریم ما.
Okay, everything seems to be in order here. You get to stepping, Holmes.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell even contemplate what goes down.
Okay.
Set your mind to wool gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
خوبه. همین گرم پالادین بزنید تو سرشون. بریم تو شرابه.
Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it. Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively and reliably ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special.
Optionale.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot. Wines super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable. Because we stand united. Loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, can... Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood, our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Dawn.
You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
میگم شما با منید یا با اون؟
Yes, I agree.
Listen to yourselves. Don Yates is not even appointed constant yet. And already he conspires to betray his master. I don't pretend to understand Edward's every move, but I do know that this man is an opportunist and unworthy of us.
Then you are a traitor to the heralds. The room is against you, Tamara. Stand down now or share her fate.
Edwards will hear about this.
I think not. I am sorry, but you brought this on yourself. Mr. Cortazar?
Shit, کشتش.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office.
به به. کار ما رو انجام داد، دمش هم گرم.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
خانم بنوود هم زدن لاشیا.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go away.
اوه بردنش یا خدا.
We need to get our story
که
straight.
کشتن این بدبختم که
Diana
بردن.
Burnwood died today
Oh.
by the hand of her rogue agent 47.
10 دقیقه
Tamara
بیشتر وقت
Vidal
ندارم
saw
برسم
through the
به اون.
assassin's
You never saw
disguise
it.
was, alas, killed as well. This is what you were told.
ای بله در اینجا رو وا کردیم. باید بریم دایانا نجات
A
بدیم.
toast then, in her honor. Savor the taste. You never will again. And let me we are in this together. One goes down, we all go down. Here's to loyalty.
Just taking out the strength sound.
تو بیا پایین. عجب گانی هم داشت. دره چرا بسته نمیشه؟ کسی نیاد اینجا خوب. بابا این چه لباس تخمیه؟ همه ما رو میشناسن. ایوا این یارو چی میخواد اینجا؟ متاسفم جای خوبی نمی اومدی. آره باید بمیری. اوکی من با لباس اینم همه ما رو میشناسن انشالله. ایول این لباس حقیه. کسی ما رو نمیشناسه اینجا. باید بریم پلو دایانا خانم.
Hello, sir.
شاکرم. عجب لباس حقی پوشیده.
Took you long enough. Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
دوشمون رو خفش کردیم. این از این. گردن این یکی هم زدیم. دیگه کی مونده؟ بریم آقا بریم. باید لباس گارد رو بپوشیم. از اول این بدن ها رو اجساد رو قایم بکنید. هلو بریم. شیشه های شرابم کو مالبک به
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug courtesan do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this.
اینجا میذاره دخلشو میاره.
And blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
کلندر چی مونده؟ اوه داره میاد بالا. فکر کنم این زنه میخواد بکشتش.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone.
Hey, thank you for your service, buddy.
Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping a crime scene, like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Oh, and Corvo, make it for two.
اوه داره برای ما پیام میذاره که اون کوروایی که کشتیم پیام میذاره که 2 چیز رو انجام بده. نجاتشون
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens.
نکشیمش.
Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
If it's any consolation, Don, you're in
Don't stand there!
be constant.
Shoot her!
And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
خدافظ.
Such a good boy.
به ما تیکم انداخت. حرومی بمیر. احمد بی خود.
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come with you. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
اوکی اول باید اجساد رو قایم کنیم. دون ییتس اسکل ترارم قایم کنیم دیگه. ایفن فکرم باید این لباسه رو بپوشم بگیم. بله لباس هیتمن کلاسیک. خب اینو باید بندازیم هر طور که شده. نمیم قایمش کنیم کسی نمیبینه. بریم. گیری افتادیم ما. دراپ داون نداره بپریم پایین؟ دوباره ارتفاعی نداره بیا پایین. جای چیزی اومد. ایوه باید بریم منتها یارو میبینتون. برو دنبال سیبت.
Yeah, Command, there's some kind of fracas down here. Have a look around.
ایوار اون بر بسته است. یه آشغال دیگه هم فکر کنم باید بندازیم.
No lo creo. Maldito. Why do I gotta spend my day with bitch?
بریم که اوضاع باید خرابه. خب چرا طولانی شد برای فرار ولی میشه در رفت. بریم آقا بریم که اوضاع خیلی خوبه. دایانه گفت بریم روز همون جایی که میرقصیدن دنس فلور. فکر کنم باید بریم باش برقصیم. انا چه دلیلی داره؟ بله ایستاده وسط سن.
Fantastic suit. Just fantastic. 47.
بیایزم بیا تنگو برقصیم.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know
قلبش
how to find
میزنه.
her, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
تانگو آخر گفتش بیاد دم زمین زیتون. خب نکست. فکر این پارت سبک شد. مثلا این دوتاشو یکی میریم. خیلی زود تموم شد. ببینیم اینم همه زمین زیتونه. این اوه چه اسلحه‌ای گرفتین روش فکر کنم فهمیدین.
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know.
Boy.
I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What?
میگه یه شیطان لازمه.
Ether brand's neurotoxin transfers by touch.
Neurotoxin
See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
Oh, داشت میکشتم.
I know what you did.
داشت.
After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice.
این خانواده‌شو کشته واسه همین.
Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
کشتم. چه پایان تلخی واقعا. این همه آدم کشتیم حالا خودمونم مردیم. ای خدا. البته حق نگذاریم هر کی بود همین کارو میکرد. کانتینیو استوری. بچه ها این پارتمون هم تموم شد. خیلی این پارتم طولانی شده و زمان بر من کم گذشته بود. امیدوارم که خوشتون اومده باشه. پارت بعدی رو هم خیلی زود آپلود میکنم. همین الان میریم ریکوردش رو انجام میدم و که براتون هرچی سریعتر آپلود کنم. امیدوارم خوشتون اومده باشه. حتما اگه خوشتون اومد لایک کنید، کامنت بذارید، سابسکرایب هم که این همیشه یادتون نره، اینستاگرام هم فالو یادتون نره بکنید و همین دیگه. مثل همیشه خدافظ.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing.